What's happening
This week
in
in
sports
sports
cards?
cards.
This week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards. Oh, this week in sports cards.
Welcome into This Week in Sports Cards. I am Keith. Vintage Sport Flips. The pointing messed me up. I haven't forgot my name.
You're having some trouble pointing recently.
Yeah.
I'm Andy, the King of Penance.
Guys, so this is our weekly segment or weekly video we put out, sort of covering the trending topics in the hobby. And it seems like there's been a little less drama, but there's always some drama out there, whether it's pack searchers in your local Dick's or Target. And I know we showed one last week, and there was another one that Andy sent me earlier today in a Dick's. And I don't understand like the stores. They just let these people stand there and like, what the hell do you think they're doing?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah.
And the one that I sent you too, he was like, I guess there was a guy. It's almost like there's kind of people watching in the wild too to try to like track these people down sometimes.
Yeah.
So he commented like on the video that he was recording saying that he had been there for like 10 minutes just like fingering all the packs. So weird. Weirdest thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like it can't be that big of a hit. I mean, it's not like you can't. I just don't get what they're like searching for.
I couldn't tell him in that what he was playing with, what kind of pack it was.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
It was a hanger pack or some sort of value pack.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of product. Because I would think like, I mean, you're not going to be able to fill it downtown, right? If you're filling for a patch card, I mean, maybe the slight chance of a patch auto, but are there really much patch autos in?
Probably not. I mean, I guess if every pack you're pulling is a patch, then maybe you have a better. I mean, obviously have a better chance of RPA, but I'm not even sure. I've never pulled a RPA out of a. I don't think I've ever pulled out of a blaster, let alone a value pack or anything.
Yeah, exactly. So it seems like I mean, go get a job, buddy. If that's your if you're spending an hour in Dick's, like playing with packs. I mean,
like the return on investment is just not there. I mean, I can't think that you're going to sell. I mean, even if you hit, every pack you rip is a, some form of patch. You're selling those for maybe $3 or something. I don't, unless it's. I mean, I pulled a Jackson Dart patch, and it was I think $10 or something like that.
I sold a Scataboo for like $6. So that's the top end of the patch.
Yeah,
right. And that's So unless you're able to fill downtown, I just don't see how that's possible.
Yeah, maybe I'm missing something, but I wouldn't think you could. I can't imagine that you could, but
no. Any other big change? I think it's a big change and a good change on Whatnot. Did you see Whatnot's new cancellation policy?
I did. I saw that. So it's like you can only cancel 3 times or something like that, or you can
well they don't penalize you the first time, but so you get one free cancellation. After that, they charge you a 3% fee.
Okay, gotcha.
For the cancellation, which a lot of like resellers, I wouldn't say up in arms. And for people who don't know, I'm a reseller. Memorabilia, cards, toys, anything, whatever I buy, but a lot of resellers are sort of have their antennas up at that like cancellation because I mean I do it all the time. Like if I sell something at a show, forget to pull it down, it sells on Etsy or eBay, I have to cancel that order. And I do it away so I don't have to cancel the order. But a lot of sellers are like, oh, man, if I do that, I have to pay 3%. If it's a $500 thing, you're out 3% of $500.
Yeah, adds up.
It adds up, yeah. So that has them worried, but I feel like what Whatnot is putting it in place for is awesome. And you've seen it time and time again in some of these clips where maybe they run an auction for a what is this here? This is a Shedeur Sanders base auto, but say you're selling something good.
Not a base auto, just a base.
Yeah, not even a base. not an auto at all. But yeah, if they're selling an $800 card, sells for $80.
Right.
Afterwards, that buyer gets a cancellation notice which they shouldn't be able to do anyway.
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to protect against, that or like breaks that are being canceled or giveaways.
Yeah.
And I don't know exactly how it would work with a giveaway, but
Now, is that just for the sellers, or is it also for the buyers too? Do you have to pay if you cancel?
I think it's just a seller thing.
Okay, because I guess if you're a buyer, you can request a cancellation, but you don't have to, right?
Sellers don't have to accept that.
Yeah, I thought that's what I heard. I heard the cancellation thing, and the person that was talking about it was implying it was more of a buyer's thing, and I was like, doesn't sound right. So,
you're never forced to take a cancellation. And in fact, I mean, most sellers, they'll say in the auction, no cancellations.
Yeah,
but they can still decline it even if people try. So, but yeah, that's a good thing to protect against those scammers that are sort of skirting the system of a true auction, right? That's just
definitely
it's the nature of running with a risk at auction. So,
yep.
Andy, and also I was not dabbling, but I popped into a couple lives on eBay.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'll say, I was not impressed. I mean, it was like whatnot. I mean, I felt like eBay would have a little more of a professional atmosphere, like has a little more cachet over there on eBay, but it's like the same kind of like dregs I felt were coming. I don't have the people's name. I didn't know it, but the one dude was just in there belittling like WNBA basketball. Like, I mean,
oh, really? Yeah.
You talk to your audience, man. Don't just don't spout out your, not really political, but your, I would say, sexist views.
Personal views. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need, nobody needs to hear about that. Nobody cares.
So that was sort of like, what's wrong with this dude? And then and the other guy was just shouting into the camera. I think as they are attacking more lives, you're going to see more of that on eBay, but I think eBay will be more on top of it with, unlike whatnot, we just let it run rampant.
I don't hope so. Well, yeah, I mean that's why I do. That's why this is kind of to talk about our upcoming segment. It's kind of a new segment to the show. That's why I just buy them on eBay. Like you can buy the auction, and then I forget about it, and it comes and shows up, and I find out what I get.
Yeah,
I break blind.
Yes, we have a segment at the end of this video, breaking blind. And we don't know what he bought or what he got. We'll figure it out soon enough, so stay tuned for that at the end. Andy, any big sales that you saw?
No, I mean, I usually do find big sales. These are not the biggest these are the largest sales for a certain genre of cards, but not the biggest sales of any card ever or something like that. So,
and they don't even be big in general. I've done small sales.
Yeah, of course. So I've been I've been opening a lot of WWE product and kind of in waiting up for WrestleMania, which I think is maybe this week or something. It's either this week or the end of beginning of next week or something. So I think it might be this coming week. Anyway, so I was kind of looking around. I wanted to see what the largest sales of any wrestling card ever were. So I wanted let's see if you can get an idea or you have a guess. I would think you probably have I have two cards, the top two cards that have ever sold.
Are they vintage or modern?
One and one. One is vintage, one is not.
Okay. I'll go with a Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant signed 87 tops. I don't know. I mean,
yeah, you don't worry about the actual.
I'm an athlete.
Yeah,
you're going with? Okay,
you're going with Andre the Giant. Okay,
Andre the Giant.
He's not the first place. So the first place goes to. Let me pull this up real quick. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
and I figured you.
Okay,
might have thought
that was my main guess. A lot of Andre the Giant signatures are a little tougher, but I didn't know if this was going to be signed. It's not.
This is not even signed. Yeah, so it's a 1982 Hulk Hogan All Stars Series A. So Series A must have been like a lower numbered.
Yeah.
One or not lower number, but just production numbers wise, I think is probably very low. So this sold in 2024 for $132,000. So
and that's only a 9. I wonder if it's ever got a 10.
That might be the other thing too. Like maybe these cards aren't super, produced super well either. Yeah. I guess. But okay, so not a bad guess. I mean, Andre would be a great guess, honestly. I don't know this like the signing of him if he did a lot or not back then, but All right. So what do you think? Another one. So that was, you got the vintage portion, or not, you didn't get it, but I told you the vintage portion. What do you think
I'll go Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
correct. Well done. Okay. So you have a 2022 Prism WWE. So it is a Panini product. It's a black Prism. So it's a 1 of 1, sold for $126,000.
Wow.
It's in a PSA 7. Doesn't really matter. Obviously, it's a 1 of 1. And that sold in 2023. So
Very cool.
Again, not even an auto. So
So neither of them are autos. That's interesting. Yeah.
But anyway, so there you go. That's and for the upcoming WrestleMania, I figured I'd do some of that. So
yeah, very cool. All right, Andy. So my sale hasn't even sold yet. I put it there. I could have waited to say this till next week, but hey, maybe you guys can still bid on this if you want this. But so there's this is not it, but I'll show you this first. So there's this 1922 American Caramel Babe Ruth card, right? That's a great set, great looking card. Here's the back of that card, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's also and I've sold this before. The same year, there's this game card set, Olsen's baseball cards. So they're generic looking cards, but it can't, there's that rule sheet inside. There's no like athletes on these cards. They're just like a playing deck, right?
Okay.
But on the back of that sheet, there was an ad for these cards, right? So that same or similar looking card that we just showed first, Babe Ruth. But nobody had ever saw these cards before. These were, I don't know if you can see, but they have like an Olsen. They have Olsen game on the back. That other card had American Caramel backing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's a different back to this Babe Ruth card.
Right.
But no, even though this advertisement has been seen, nobody's ever seen the cards.
Wow.
And I think recently there was a small group that surfaced. I think it was in New England. I forget if that may be wrong. But a small set that surfaced, and there was 2 Babe Ruths in there. And one of them, they got them both graded. The consigner kept one, consigned the higher grade to REA, one of the top-notch auctions for like very rare baseball cards, memorabilia. So here's that card.
Oof.
PSA 5, 5.5. I mean, it looks like it should even be better than that, right? That card is sharp.
It is.
And you can see the back is this. It
Okay.
has that game advertising on back. So
Wow.
different back. You would think it's the same card as this, but
yeah. One set 50 cents. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's the same time frame. It's like 1922.
Same year.
Okay.
Same year.
Okay. Gotcha.
So right now this is still at auction. I think it has like 8 days left.
Oh wow.
And on so maybe 7 days left when this comes out. So probably next weekend. And as it right now, I think it was at 55 grand. I don't think it's going to stay there. I think it's going to climb a lot more than that.
I mean, the one was a poor, and this is a 5.5. In addition to being arguably more rare, right? Because of the
undoubtedly, it's only the second one known to exist,
right?
And easily the highest pop.
So you're like a 5x plus 10x probably on what that $30,000 one sold for. So I think this could be. You think it could be $1 million card, or you think?
I don't know. I think it would be higher if it was like at this point. I'm going to go 400,000 to 500,000, but that's just a stupid guess, right? I don't think.
Yeah.
But I'll go 400,000 to 500,000.
Yeah. Interesting. That's a cool story behind that. I didn't know.
But yeah,
if you obviously, I was going to say, obviously, you see a number of those, candy companies or something like that producing the same exact card essentially, just with a different backing. And some of those I know, are more rare or more sought after than others, but I would assume this one's pretty up there. So.
Yeah, the fact that nobody knew it existed. If you're like a Babe Ruth type collector and that thing pops up, I mean, that's when you're going to go after it. Yeah, get a wealthy New York collector or museum even. So
yeah, definitely.
We'll see. We'll touch base back on that one next week and see where it finishes up. If it's done by the time we record, it might not, but we'll regardless, we'll keep an eye on it.
For sure.
All right, Andy. So anything dropping in the category? Card category?
Oh yeah. So we finally, Topps Chrome football is coming out the 15th. So that's, what is that? Tuesday or Wednesday of next week?
Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, it's tax day.
Oh yeah, right. So, I mean, they've come out in different sort of areas. Like you can get them on Fanatics, you can get them on the Topps, you can get them on FDI. Like they're on Topps for FDI. All these pre-orders. So I think it's probably been released like five or six times at this point, in various areas. So that's the big one for sure. You also have Topps Hoops basketball. If you remember Hoops from back in the day,
Sure.
There's a pre-order. All of these kind of different versions of Topps basketball or whatever probably don't really hold a lot in comparison to like a Topps Chrome, but I don't know what the price is on the Hoops. I'm assuming it's going to be considerably lower. So that's a pre-order on the 14th. Most of the rest of the stuff, I don't think there's too much going on. There's a few other like Leaf Metal Baseball, and like later on in the month, there's some tennis and some other cosmic stuff that's coming up as well. So, but those are the two big ones. If you can still get Topps Chrome if you're Topps Chrome football. If you're trying for it, it's not cheap. I want to say it's like $650 a box for a jumbo.
They didn't sell out of the hobby, or they're going to re-release it.
They are going to be releasing it again. So they pre-order sold it, and then so this Wednesday will be the actual official release. So it's going to be hobby, jumbo, hangers, and value boxes value boxes for the April 15th at 12 o'clock. So, and then the mega boxes come later on. I think they're closer to May. But
wonder when they physically drop in stores.
Well, the hobby boxes drop in May 1st, I guess, at least on Topps. I would assume, shortly after. I'm not sure. I don't even know.
What do you mean May? What do you mean May?
What do you mean May?
You said the hobby boxes drop in May. What do you mean?
Mega boxes. Sorry, mega boxes drop in May. It's different timing than the other.
Oh, okay. You said hobby. Okay.
Not bad. Yeah, hobby. So there's hobby. There's jumbo. Those are the two like premier boxes, and then there's probably Breakers Delight too, which I don't even know how you get those. But
yeah, I mainly meant. Well, you think some stores will have a drop of Topps Chrome in the stores on Wednesday or Thursday, or is that just? I
would assume so. I would assume they probably have hangers and value boxes in the store, either like you said, Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay.
You could have. I pre-ordered a bunch of hanger boxes, which I know you might grab some from me. I think I picked up in total like 13 or 14 of them. So we'll see. I put in Fanatics. Like you can still get into the Fanatics draw if you want to try for that too. You have to go to there's all different ones. Like you go through Topps and Fanatics. I don't know why it's two different ones, but anyway.
Yeah, I have some value boxes. They're calling them value boxes, right? They're blasters.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some of them coming too from Dick's, I think.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Well, it'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to open that. I've heard some people saying they weren't impressed with the look of it, but we'll see. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's all about the case hits and the
autos.
Yeah. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be some absolute massive cards in there. I mean, obviously that's. They're massive cards all the time, but there's going to be some huge ones, and they're almost releasing the 2024 like quarterbacks. I don't know if they're officially putting them as rookies, but that's their first Topps card. They're really making a big deal out of those because they're all signed.
But is that their first Topps card? Do they not have Topps?
Sorry, it's their first licensed Topps card. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's what
Yeah, you're right. The 23. Or I'm sorry, 24. They did have unreleased or unlicensed.
Yeah, they had the Resurgence, and they had they had Topps Chrome as well. I mean, it was not a great product, but they still were in there.
Yeah. So we'll see.
All right, yeah, that'd be cool. So Eddie, let's get to the special segment here. We got a new intro. Here it goes.
Breaking Blood. the seal and find could be gold, could be nothing.
Gotta love that.
Yeah.
Get a little ambiance, we spare no expense here. So
Yeah, absolutely.
all right. Let me share my camera over here. Yeah, we'll see. I did write on the back what everything was, because there's no chance I was going to remember everything. And I bought a couple from the same person, so they shipped them together. This is truly, I have no idea what this one's going to be, because this is a mixer basically.
Okay.
There's a weird, and I didn't read it quite as well. This may have been slightly drunk by when I bought this. I don't know if I would include that.
Where does it say? V4?
It's called he was doing quarter mixer, so he was doing a quarter of a box. But he's doing a bunch of like higher end boxes. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So he's only ripping
did you
like
get the tiger? Is it all
packs.
tigers?
This is all tigers, I think. Yeah, it's gonna be all tigers so far.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get anything. Yeah, I've been on some other stuff, but all right. So I don't know. I don't think there's too many cards in here. The one that the real hope in here, I think this is Cosmic, is kind of the higher end stuff that's in here, which is an expensive box. But even in Cosmic, you're not guaranteed an auto. So, but it's very popular, I would say. There's not much in here. I can feel it already. Pretty light. So it may not even be. All right. Whoop. All right. There's a
top loader.
Top loader in there.
Yeah.
Who knows what that means, but could be nothing. I think it was. So I think this was a. I believe this was a quarter or more of a jumbo, and then a quarter of a Cosmic. So
okay.
We'll see. So there's gonna be a lot of like base cards.
You're off camera a little bit there.
What is this?
Okay.
This is a little different. This is another box, I guess. This is first. I don't know what box this comes out of, honestly.
Yeah.
There you go. Ronnie Garcia. Okay. All right. So that's what the Cosmic looks like. It's kind of a cool looking card, I feel like.
Yeah.
Jordan Yost. So this is a prospect edition of that. I think there was 4 total boxes maybe that were ripped.
That would look like it's unlicensed, or that's just his minor league attire.
It might be. This is a little shiny. Oh, this is a prospect edition. This might be an auto. Nope. Owen Hall. Okay. Don't know who that is.
Is that like a 35th ranked prospect?
I don't even know if it's that. It is numbered.
Well,
I guess maybe it's 35th of the Tigers or something. I don't know.
That's his player number too. What does the other guy have?
Yeah.
It won't not tell
25.
you. Yeah, this is okay.
Anyway.
All right. Good number card.
Not a great hit out of that. The
no.
real hope would have been something that this is the big box, I feel like. But nothing great. All right. So this is a little bit heavier. This is a 2025 Topps Stadium Club and a 2026 Topps Celebration.
Okay.
I think there's 5 boxes in that. So what we're looking for in the Celebration is an auto of a mascot. Those are the big hits out of here. I mean, there's also, it's like Top Series 1, so I think you can get other stuff as well. But how is this? I'm confused on how to do this. Oh, we got little peanuts in here. Look how impressive.
You don't get packet peanuts with cards very often.
No. Rarely. Let me just make sure. Okay. All right. So this looks like the Topps Stadium Club. Last time I got Topps Stadium Club, I got really lucky. I got an auto out of it. So let's see. We got Scooble, Chase Young, Red Riley Green, Malloy, Gleyber Torres, Riley, Cabrera, Jackson Job, more Riley, Jace, Glaber, Miguel. Okay. First, we got a little red here. This is Jackson Job. No auto. So he's got a weird picture to him. You can tell he's got like a big lip or something in there.
Yeah. I mean, like little dip going on.
All right. This is Detroit too. Okay. And a Cabrera. All right. I don't think either one of these are numbered. I think they're just red, so nothing too spectacular there. One of these days, I'll hit a monster. All right. So this is the celebration. Uh-oh. There's just one back there, so that's not a good sign. You get a lot of cards for this out of the celebration.
Hey, we're trying to move your hands back a little bit, like forward. There we go. That's better because perfect. You're still a little high, but
some sparkles here.
Actually, drop them down a little bit. Actually, there you go. There you go. That is perfect.
All right, going through a lot. This is going to be a lot of just base stuff. Look at that game day drip. All right, I do like the game day.
People like the drip cards. Yeah.
Scooble, Baez.
What was that card behind that one?
Oh, did I skip over it?
Double Scoobles. You took two with it.
Double Scoobles. All right.
I think it's like the 10th Dylan Smith.
Yeah. A lot of rehashing of the same person. There you go. There's one of them. There's Pause. Perennial All-Stars. And it's the opening day parallel of Kerry Carpenter. All right. Not great.
Yeah.
Can't all be winners.
Yeah. No, they can't. But I need to make a dud sound clip and like a celebration one. I'll have to work on that. Or you could do it. You know. A little backstory. Andy was like, "Oh, I'm almost done making the clip for this segment." I'm like, "Oh, you mean like this one?" And I clicked it. Even though we were both working on it, unknown to the other person.
That's right.
So
yeah, I was so close to finishing it, but then Keith threw it up there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But there you go. All right. Well, that's a new segment. They're not all going to hit. Last time I hit an auto, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I got some more stuff coming. We'll see what we get.
Yeah, guys, and stay tuned. This channel, we have videos coming out every day. I mean, most days 3 or 4 videos. It seems like shorts, full length. We'll do our Grail series videos. They drop on Tuesday. Usually a hobby box a week. These come out every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. We have a live video every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, here and on Vintage Sport Flips, where we do we draft a different topic and we sprinkle in like some segments that delve into cards and memorabilia, guessing games and stuff. And there's a giveaway, like a running giveaway we do for that every week as well. And then we also have our once a month Hops and Hits that we didn't schedule the next one out yet. It'll be sometime in May, but you can watch the previous one that we just did on this past Thursday. You can watch that on replay.
Yeah.
What are we ripping that in? I ripped a historic autographed box.
I ripped a Cheers box, a Cheers hobby box, and a wrestling box. So you could two for the price of one on that one. I hit a pretty cool auto too. Not somebody you would think is a Cheers person. Certainly not known for their time on Cheers, but very well known, I would argue. Yeah,
I didn't know the person was even an actress.
Yeah,
but I'm at least a regular actress. All right, well there you have it, guys. Definitely watch the replay of that Hops and Hits, and I think that's going to wrap it up. Anything else, Andy?
No, that's all from me.
All right, guys. We appreciate you watching, and we will see you next time. Peace.
Oh.
This week is